Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and welcome to the 10th episode, the 10th chapter of my Rise of the Phoenix Football Manager 2017 Let's Play, where I take Phoenix Sports Football Club from the Isthmian First Division North to hopefully the Premier League and beyond. Now then, the last time you saw us, we had just beaten Bradford in the FA Cup third round. A very comfortable home win, Dan Ryder grabbing himself a hat-trick. And since then, we've played 3 games, and I'll show you those just now. Okay, so as you can see, we've played 3 games since then. A good 1-0 win away at FC United of Manchester in the FA Trophy. So we're going well in that. Further than we did last year when I think we went out to Ebbsfleet. There have been 2 home league games, a 3-0 win against Canvey Island, 2 goals for Dan Ryder and 1 for Luke Peacock, and then a 1-0 tight game against Hastings where Dan Ryder grabbed a late winner. So we now go into the West Brom game in good spirits. Obviously, it's a big, massive occasion for the club. West Brom are a huge football club. Still managed by Tony Pulis. The squad, I think we looked at last episode, has not vastly changed. In fact, I think looking at that first 11, it's only Fabian Shaw, Armando Izzo, and Charlie Taylor that's actually not playing at the club at the start of the game. Few differences on the bench. I think we mentioned in Sewer, Lee Griffiths, Aaron Lennon, and Gil Diaz on loan. Looks like a little pretty decent attacking midfielder. So it'll be a huge ask. But one thing this group of players have done is respond well to a challenge. So I'm hopeful. Since you were last with us, obviously there hasn't been too much going on. One thing that has happened, Regan Cole is still here for now. He will definitely be moving on. And I think I accepted a £90,000 bid, which seems a little silly now, as we are now into the realms of a £1.7 million bid, £1.5 million bid. Yeah, so we are now up to way above Ronaldo Boise's transfer record. So we will be bringing in a size amount of money, and that may not be over yet. There may be more to come. So if we can hit 2 million, that would be incredible. I'm not looking forward to him going. Obviously, I would much prefer him to stay, but obviously it's not always possible. And it will be again the same situation as it was with Ronaldo and Adam Elms, is that we will try and get these players back at the club if we can. So, but he does start today. Could be his last game for the club, so it could be a fitting way for him to go to bow out, so to speak. So I'll run you through the team in just a second. Okay, guys. So we've got Olawale in goal, Long and Espinosa as the fullbacks, Matthew Johnson and Lane Love as centre back, Cole and Peacock in midfield, Herbert, Phillips and Anderson in behind Dan Ryder. Looking at the West Brom team, they've got Myhill. Looks like they've gone a little bit weaker than their normal first 11. Kane, Wilson, it looks like a reasonable youth product for them. Yeah. Joe Gomez starting along with Izzo and Taylor, Matt Phillips, Fletcher, Charlie McLean, and Hassan is a player I don't recognise. 24-year-old Egyptian, assuming someone that they've signed. Yep, looks like they've signed this season. He's doing pretty well for them. 7 goals in 12 league games. Not too shabby at all. Up front with Salomon Rondon. So they have rotated a little bit, but it's still a very strong team, and we'll do very well not to take a beating. So here we go then. We'll do the team talk and then we'll get into the game. Okay, where did it go? Have faith passionately. Have faith in you. I have faith in you. Right then, so here we go. Phoenix Sports Football Club taking on Premier League West Brom. Martin Tyler.
And it's live.
Let's get into this. Come on. Right. Let's get this pointless heart out of the way, and there he goes. Right then. So, I've got no idea what to expect. I think they are, again, I've said it a lot. Oh, okay. Maybe I do know what to expect. Salomon Rondon absolutely crashes the ball in off the bar. It was not that it was poor defending really. He was it missed his Johnson missed his clearance really and left Rondon with a task of putting it in the net and something he was probably never going to miss once he got in that situation. It was a good ball by Charlie Taylor, but we should have been cutting it out. And it looks like we are on the defensive again. But we do find an out ball here to Paul here. But can he find someone in the middle? He does. He finds Luke Peacock. He feeds it back to Herbert. Now, really it's going to be about getting the ball to Dan Ryder and seeing what he can do. But Tom Anderson has the ball to Espinoza, to Dan Ryder, to Peacock. Oh, it's a good shot, but it's a great save by Boaz Myhill. And that was a good chance for us, a clear-cut chance, and that was that's a positive. It's a positive sign, it's encouraging really that we can create chances even against a Premier League team. So far, we're certainly not disgraced ourselves, having the greater share of possession. Good pass completion percentage, well 88%. I'd say it's actually been going quite well. Just probably like one mistake I would say from Johnson. I'm gonna be aggressive. Because I want to fire them up. I don't want to lose confidence. So it seems a little. Oh, well, most of them are fired up, and I don't know the keeper who's lost confidence. Not important, is it? Right. So everyone else it was I'd say a 9 out of 10 team talk, or 10 out of 11 maybe. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to get into the second half now. I'm not going to make any changes just yet. But I think I will do as if well, nothing is really happening in the second half. Yeah, I'm gonna make a change. We're gonna have to go for it. There's no difference in beating 2-0 than 1-0. So may as well try and go and get what would be a fantastic replay potentially. It's really what I'm hoping for in a way. A bit like Sheffield Wednesday last year. We do have they have a corner. Taylor, and that's a penalty. Sean Long apparently shoved Solomon Rondon. And now we're looking at Alawali. He did save a penalty last year, I think, against Sheffield Wednesday. Can he repeat his heroics this year? I'm not sure who it is going to be stepping up. Is that's Gardner? Oh, he does save it. He does save it again. He repeats these. Craig Gardner misses the penalty. It's a good save. He got down low to deal with it, and we're now on the counter attack. Oh, no. Okay. Not weird. You've seen that Rondon running through. But we do now, obviously they have got a big chance, and there's something else happening here now. We have the ball. Paul Herbert has it, and he's tackled. Matthews now plays it back to Rondon, who's been a really tough character to deal with, and there's the second goal. That's probably the killing goal. Brian Matthews, his first ever goal for West Brom, and I believe I did look at him before I started recording. You can see it's a good ball swung in, and Matthews leapt up well and fighting a header gave Olawale no chance. I'm just going to show you very much as I looked at him and he was a hot prospect. As you can see, he looks a very good striker, and he's obviously is now he's only 16, similar to Dan Ryder in many ways. I'd say Ryder maybe just about has the edge, but he's a very good player, and he's made his mark against us, unfortunately. That'll probably be the end of the road for us. Yeah, but I'd say a 2-0 as it stands is no disgrace. I hope we don't go on to lose by any more. I think that would be a little bit unfair from what we've seen in the game. But I think coming against the Premier League side, there was never really much chance. Although we've had our chances. It's just the thing that will make us kick ourselves. Really, we have had our opportunities in this game. Unfortunately, probably you haven't felt it in the man you would have taken them in Dan Ryder. There is one last chance by the looks of it. I've taken off Tom Anderson. There's no point in just keeping him on in a game like this. Rondon has some space on the right hand side, and is he going to get the cross? And he does. And Matthews is there again, and again he finds that corner. I think we're just dealing with a better class of player. Rondon just led us on a merry dance really, and Matthews leapt very well and directed it brilliantly. To be honest, fair play to the young man. I'm gonna skip that now. And we're going to go into the last couple of minutes, and it's a 3-0 home defeat. But they're a Premier League side. Can't really complain too much. I'm not going to say they did well, though, because I think that could actually harm morale. I'm going to tell them not players. Keep them fired up. Let them know that a defeat to anyone is not acceptable. But this ends our FA Cup run for this year. Let's just have a look to see where we're going to pick up next time. We are still in the FA Trophy. We're also obviously still in the Isthmian League Cup. So we can try and retain that. But I don't think we're going to actually pick back up then. I think it's a little bit too soon, given that there wasn't much of a gap between the last episode and this one. I think maybe I tried to bring a Walton Casuals game earlier in the season, but it kept getting moved around. and we only got a draw against them when we played them away, so it might be a good game to pick up and to try and play that. So that'll be the end of February. Obviously, at that point, the window will have closed, and we'll know exactly what we've got left at the end of the season, and we'll be not far off Regen Day. So that could be an interesting point to pick up as well. So that'll be early March. So we'll see how we get on. If anything interesting happens in these competitions, I may come back earlier if we come up against a side that I think you might want to see. But I think that will do for today's episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Follow me on Twitter at DLCDave1. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.